Alright guys, today we're going to try to cook up this big mystery crab that we caught the other day here. Sadly the crab died overnight, but I think I caught him just as he was dying and I put him on ice, so I think we're going to be alright. But just to be on the safe side, I was just going to cook up some of the claws. If you watched that short video where I talked about what type of crab this could possibly be, one of you guys suggested that maybe it's a Chaceon Affinis. And I think that could be right as well, so that's what we're going to say mystery solved for. So let's go ahead and take one of these back claws as well as one of these bigger claws. And what we're going to do is just boil up about 2 gallons worth of water here. And I'm going to add about 120 grams of salt or about half a cup. But we're also going to make some simple and delicious butter sauce to go along with the crab. I forgot to say this, but this video is kind of a thank you to you guys. 100 subscribers, that's amazing. Figured a cool thank you video would be to make this, and some of you guys requested it in that what type of crab is this video. So while the water is boiling up there, why don't I go ahead and break off one of these back legs. Like I said, since he died, I would generally eat the entire body as well, but I'm a little bit skeptical with the bacteria and I don't want to get too sick there. So there we have one foot and it smells alright, so I'm thinking we're good. The biggest claw. Wow, that's a lot of meat. Yeah, it smells fine, but I mean, let's see. Just out of interest, let's see if there is a lot of meat in here. Yeah, you can see it's full of meat inside the body as well. There will probably be a lot more here. Alright, so at this point we were ready to add the crab to the pot. First the big one, and then the small one as well. And we're gonna let this boil for about 8 minutes. So while the crab is boiling there, I figured we'd go ahead and make this lemon butter garlic sauce. So for this we'll need half a lemon as well as, well, the recipe calls for 2 cloves of garlic, but you know what, I love garlic, so I did 3. We're also gonna do 60 grams of butter, which equates to about 1/4 cup. Now we're just gonna boil this up and just let it simmer and infuse together slowly for a little bit. And that's all. It's quite simple really, and this will be a great dipping sauce. After about 8 minutes the crab looked done, so I took it out of the boiling water and put it on a plate here to let it cool down for a little bit, and it smelled delicious. So I'm gonna place this outside for a little bit here, and we also have the sauce here. Let me just pour that into a little container here. I'm thinking we're gonna dip the crab in. So after letting the crab cool off for a few minutes, it was finally time to give it a taste test here. And as you can see, the crab looks delicious and it smelled fantastic as well. And here we have the butter sauce. So let's give it a try here. Sorry about the audio for this clip. I had a little bit of problems coming up here. Or without sauce. It's very good. It's a lot more flaky and juicy than regular crab for sure. I really like the taste of it. Without the sauce, it was a little bit sweeter as well, I thought. It's definitely a very delicious crab. Let me show you here with the sauce as well. Dip a little more on there. The good stuff. I think next time I'm going to use a little bit less lemon in the sauce, but fantastic crab. I'm thinking the lesson I've learned from this crab is if you catch one of these more unique crabs, is that you should cook them right away. I've talked to some other fishermen as well about this, and they said that when they catch these like unique crabs, what usually happens is that the change of environments means that the crab will die. Because for example, this one is meant to live on the very, very deep, right? So it's very cold down there. So what happened is that I took it back to the boathouse, and that probably was too big of a shock for the crab and it slowly died. But what I wanted to tell you now that we reached 100 subscribers is that I'm going to give myself a challenge next month, and that is going to be to eat monkfish every single day of the month, and I'm going to do daily videos about it as well. Different recipes every day. That's going to be super fun. Definitely subscribe if you want to see that, and yeah, see you in the next one.